Hi, I am Michelle Gonzalez-Sweet, and I am the Chief Operating Officer of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce is working in partnership with AmCham, Trinidad and Tobago, and in collaboration with TTCSI to run this NAPA operation site. This is the mass vaccination site at NAPA, and we've been doing this successfully since the 19th of July. We have a fantastic team at NAPA. From those who work in the front right through the system. We start with the security officers who they greet. Some of them have been with us since inception, since we opened up on the 19th of July. Many of our volunteers, as you see here, they have been here with us day in, day out, giving up their time, giving up their devotion, because this is what they believe. They do believe that this is the right thing to do. They understand that it's a very expensive project, and so they give up their time, a lot of volunteerism. And these doctors, they work and then they come out here. They work, some of them work night shifts. They work night shifts and then they come here, and then sometimes they work here and then they go to their shift. And we have that happening not only with the doctors or the medical team, but also other areas of the people who are here. They come and they volunteer. Some people leave work and they can't come until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but that's okay. They come, they volunteer, they give up themselves because they truly believe in this cause. They all believe that this is the only thing that we can do to get Trinidad back.
Mr. Anonymous, what was the deciding factor in you coming to be vaccinated?
Well, before, I just wanted to listen to what's taking place. That's my reason for not rushing in.
So you were waiting and seeing?
Yeah, I was just wanted to see if there was going to be any change. There's none.
Did the option of which vaccine influence your choice?
Not really. I know in any case, once I'm going to do it, I want to go with the one that is considered the best. That's the choice I would make once I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And I was told this is the one that's okay, so I'm going with this one.
Okay. And what was the deciding factor in you coming to get vaccinated?
Well, because I have asthma and I really needed to get through with certain things. So the only way I could get through with it is with the Pfizer and everything.
Oh, okay. So Pfizer was also a deciding factor in you saying that you would not choose Sinopharm or the other side?
No.
All right. Thank you very much. And your name is?
Aliyah Eccles.
Aliyah Eccles. Thank you very much.
Well, you know, people are going to have fear. I mean, the reality is this is a vaccine. It's come from an unknown place, just like the virus has come from an unknown place. And that is really what people have to realize. It's that the vaccine has been put here in order to help all of us go through this pandemic, get beyond the pandemic, so that we can rise out of this COVID that has come to us without a plan. I mean, it has just been a really extremely difficult situation for many. On a normal day, people are hesitant about medication. You know, they would say, I'm not sure. They would do the research. They would say, should I take it? Should I not take it? But eventually, most people would listen to their doctors. They would listen to the science. They would say, okay, they must know more than I know. I am not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. Exactly. And basically, that is what we are looking to ask people to do, because we understand hesitancy. All of us have been hesitant. I mean, I had to do research myself. All of my family live abroad, so they have had the privilege of being vaccinated before we had the privilege of being able to get vaccinated. So I was just waiting in the wings, waiting to get vaccinated and waiting for our borders to open so I could have the opportunity to go visit them.
Karen Eccles.
Okay. Karen Eccles, what was the deciding factor in you getting vaccinated here to be now as opposed to earlier?
Pfizer was a deciding factor for me because my daughter abroad actually took it. But actually I would have done it before, but because I'm asthmatic, I just decided that the time was now.
Hey, listen, I went to Miami for 9 days because, of course, waiting for the borders to open and then eventually say, okay, I could make the trip, you know. And I hadn't seen any of my family since January 2020. Got to the airport and broke down like a child. My son hugged me. All I did was let go of the suitcase and he hugged me, and as he hugged me, I buried my head in that child's chest and I was literally sobbing. It wasn't long, but that initial emotion, oh my God, I don't think people realize, you know. that emotion, I tell you, I just buried my head in his chest, and I was like literally like sobbing. I was like, where does this come from? And it really was the most moving experience. And anybody who has not been able to go visit their family, see their family, hug their family, hold their family, I don't think you'll understand what it means until that moment when you actually are able to do it. You don't know how much you've lost. I know the government has been reaching out, trying to educate people, just like we as a team here have been trying to reach people. We have people who come in here, yes, and they are hesitant and they're a little bit nervous and a little bit scared, and we have some doctors who do some hand holding, not physically, but some hand holding to take them through the process, to help them understand, calm them down. And we've had no regrets with people who have gone through that system. Trinidad and Tobago is going through such a rough time. I mean, look at what's happening in Tobago. And we really, really need to bring this country back on track. And the only way to do it is to be able to once again open up our economy, let people go out and be free to do what they have to do. And not only from a business perspective, but even from a psychological perspective, so that people could go back to sport, they could go back to life, they could go to the beach, they could do all the things that they want to do. See family, hug family, like I spoke about before. We take too many things for granted. This is not a time to take things for granted. We have to want this, and the only way we can get it is if we get vaccinated. It's what's been proven right now.